Integrating the dialogues of various religions is a fundamental part of the understanding of the African peoples confronted with the priorities of development. What is extremely important is to be able to try to bring the human being back towards intelligence. You need to call for the intelligence that is in the minds of human beings and that differentiates them from animals. I am Moustapha Niasse, former Prime Minister of the Republic of Senegal, former Foreign Affairs Minister. I was a deputy of Mr. Kofi Annan, assigned by the UN Security Council to lead the peace process in the Democratic Republic of Congo. In our country, Senegal, there has never been any issue of lack of understanding or divergence between the three revealed religions, Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. The explanation lies in the family. It is in the family unit that one raises children to openness toward the other religions. When I was 11, while my father was an imam, he told me, "Go learn the catechism, because if you know the religion of Jesus, you will respect that religion." And this is the education we received. My wife and half of her family are Christians, Catholics, and this really proves that in Senegal there are no issues with religion. We work hand in hand together because we believe in the same God. It is clear that terrorism, exclusivism, and extremism are words that are dangerous and destructive that prevent development. Africa is already weakened. Africa does not have the necessary tools to fight effectively against terrorism. It is through international cooperation in terms of know-how and access to tools that we can fight against terrorism. Otherwise, if international terrorism cannot go through Europe anymore, it will go through Africa. The problems too must be integrated in the alliance of civilizations approach to close the gap that is separating not only Muslim countries from Judeo-Christian countries, but poor countries from rich countries. Africa must be a continent of openness, a continent of dialogue, a continent of generosity toward others. We must fight extremism, we must fight terrorism, we must fight the lack of understanding and intolerance, and we are determined to do so. I am convinced that we will get a different result from what has been done before. We are 20 personalities chosen directly by the Secretary General of the United Nations, and none of us is representing a state or a geographic area as a public official, so that liberty allows us to avoid defending national or regional interest. When we discuss, the discussion rises to a certain level that forgets about national interests. We want to make an appeal to all mankind so that we all understand that this is time to save humanity. Through mutual understanding, through dialogue. No one has approached this task like we are doing at the Alliance of Civilizations. We are proposing a practical, pragmatic approach, identifying problems one after the other to remind the United States, Europe, the Asian countries, the Arab countries, African countries, countries of Oceania, Latin and North America, that everyone must stand up and be mobilized. Otherwise, it will mean the demise of humanity.